I'm just really pleased. You know, we're shorthanded. We're without Bria Water-Cochran today, and I just want to tell everybody that we're thinking about her. She had a death in her family. But I was proud of the kids because they knew that we were shorthanded, but they had a goal that after the UConn game, they wanted to really go after these next 3 games because we feel like they're winnable games. And tonight they showed they're serious about it.
Coach, the last 2 weeks have been great for your team. You've only played 1 game in, I believe, in the last 11, 12 days. Of course, that was number 1 UConn, but for this team, those recovery days, I know you practice, but days to recover after that injury-plagued fall this year, and you had a big concentration of games early in the season. This team looked really fresh today.
We did, and we look like we've drilled a little bit recently, and that's what I told the players before the game, that this game needs to be pretty. We need to know that we're exactly where we're supposed to be when we're supposed to be, that our execution is spot on. And I thought we were on both offense and defense. And the players just really bought in and played hard. Anytime you play hard and follow a game plan, you're going to have a chance, and I thought they were very committed to that today.
Cheyenne looked pretty comfortable when you put her out there on the perimeter, the 3 you talked about. She's had that knack for hitting those 1 or 2 threes a year when she gets open, and it does for 2 threes. She was feeling it from the outside today.
She was, and the thing about Cheyenne, she doesn't hesitate. She doesn't question it anymore. She's a kid that's playing with a lot of confidence, and you can still throw a thing or two at her that she doesn't expect, but she's a cerebral player, and once she figures it out, she's normally going to do a pretty good job against it. But Cheyenne wants that 3 right now, so we're happy to have her squaring up there.
We're going to talk to Jaden a little bit, but how about the freshman? Comes off that sprained ankle, didn't play up at UConn, but looked really solid today. And she is someone that had to kind of get thrown in the fire early in the year and learn on the go.
She did, and we've talked about that. You know, Jada Stinson has given us another option off the bench. Of course, she was in the starting lineup today and really hasn't practiced much. I think she was in full practice yesterday for the first time. She was really sore today with that ankle sprain that she suffered right before UConn, but she's continued to get better and better. Has a tendency to play a little bit fast sometimes, so when she gets slowed down and sees the game, she's really made a lot of improvements. On the defensive end is where we first saw it, but now on the offensive end, you can see that she's keeping herself out of trouble. She's playing with a lot of confidence.
All right, Coach, you go on the road for 2 games. You're going to stay on the road next week between Wichita State and Tulsa because you're out of school. We'll see how that plays out. They're games that we talked about in the pregame today. If you could take both games on that series, and you got to start 1 game at a time, but you could find yourself through 4 games in the top half of the league and trying to dig out of a hole. That would be huge, but you got to get Wichita State first. I believe we saw them a few years ago in the WNIT, but haven't seen them since then.
Haven't seen them since then, and they're a completely different program under a completely different new coach. Keitha Adams is now the head coach. We bring her back into our league from UTEP of the old Conference USA days. You're right. We've got to concentrate on 1 game at a time, but our players have chosen to concentrate on the first 4 games, and that's our goal, is to go 3-0. So I don't know a thing yet about Wichita State, but I'll get to them this afternoon. And my prediction is our team's finding a little bit of moxie and a little bit of confidence about them. We've been thrown into so many adverse situations early in the season, and we didn't know until this morning that Bria Water-Cochran was going to choose to stay home. So we threw them another curveball today, and they reacted pretty well.
All right, Coach, see you up at Wichita.
Thanks, Jeff.
Head Coach Melissa McFerrin joining us, and we're going to